can do such a thing. 48 degrees right now. I'm Andy Manuel with at least 10 great oldies in a row on 97 KISN FM.
The current conditions.
Ordinary day.
Everyone at some time or another has the need to communicate effectively. For business, it's essential to think under fire and get more done in less time. The Dale Carnegie course is designed to bring out the best in people. Become more confident, more capable of meeting the challenges of life in a positive way. Regardless of education, social, or economic backgrounds, Dale Carnegie offers a deeply rewarding experience to men and women who enter it. Find out how Dale Carnegie Training can help you.
Dale Carnegie Training, presented by Byron E. Thompson and Associates.
Rudy's Fashion Preview, tonight at 6:30.
That was Mr. Pullum on the phone. He wants to move your 10 a.m. in San Francisco to 3 p.m. in San Diego. You did have a 4 o'clock with sales, which I slide to 5, but you have a dinner at 6 and a plane at 9 unless you stay over.
Within the ever-shifting, ever-churning world of business in the West, there is one constant. United Airlines has more flights to more West Coast cities than any other airline. On that, you can rest assured. United, rededicated to giving you the service you deserve. Come fly the friendly skies.
And you wouldn't have such a crazy schedule.
You know, the one statement that I keep getting back to is Serenity Lane saves lives. It saves families. You know, a year ago, my husband's health was so bad, I don't know what shape he would be in today, if he would still be alive. And to be able to get a second chance in life, not many people get a second chance. You know, you go through this life once, you blow it, you've blown it. But Serenity Lane's a second chance. Miracles do happen there every day.
You'll love the furniture bargains at Levitz big Memorial Weekend sale. Like this Simmons luxury quilt bedding. Any size, only $99 each piece. Queen size, full size, queen size, king size. Only $99 each piece. Here's another great buy. Only $797 for this beautiful 100% top grain leather sofa. Now during Levitz big Memorial Weekend sale.
You'll love it at Levitz. Abner! Come quick!
What is it now, Gladys?
The Stevens house, Abner. It's changing color.
You ever hear of paint, Gladys?
But Abner, so many different colors.
Ever hear of Rodda, Gladys?
I tell you, Abner, it's magic.
No, Gladys, if it were magic, you'd disappear.
In all the world, there's only one way to travel, the Uniglobe way.
It is a busy week. The flight's full, but we were able to find you a seat.
Thousands and thousands of business travelers rely on Uniglobe for their travel needs.
It's confirmed. Flight, car, and hotel.
Uniglobe, doing more for business travel than anyone in all the world. One world, one you, one travel agent.
Hi, Chuck Knopf for George Morland Plumbing. Everybody knows we have one of the largest selections in the Northwest. But more than that, it's our people that make the difference. Right, Dave?
That's right. You know, plumbing has changed a lot since we opened in 1927. Today, our people are trained and equipped to handle every modern plumbing need.
Remember, because we don't sell VCRs,
Or barbecues.
or 2x4s, we're just the best at one thing.
George Morland Plumbing, the water heater king.
Why should you buy Sherwin-Williams paint? Well, look at it this way. That coat of Sherwin-Williams paint protects your biggest investment. It has to hold the line against all kinds of weather, year after year after year. So when it comes to quality paints, where do you draw the line? Ask Sherwin-Williams.
Steve Portler before Nutrisystem. Steve Portler after Nutrisystem.
I lost 110 pounds in 6 months. I was working in a hospital, and I saw what being overweight can do to a person medically, so I decided to call Nutrisystem. I feel much better about myself now. I see a skinnier me, I see myself as being more healthy. When I look in the mirror now, I see the best person I can be.
Lose all the weight you want for only $169. Call Nutrisystem today for details.
From infancy to old age, healthcare concerns can be matters of life and death. Check America's vital signs only on it.
From coastal waters to abundant farmlands, Fred Meuer brings you the rich harvest of the great Northwest.
Around the world in 30 minutes, tonight at 7:30.
Today's news update is brought to you by the Mazda Dealers Association.
Good morning. It's 7:25 and 48 degrees. I'm Larry Shoup with this update from News 8. Oil industry executives say with or without the Exxon oil spill, gas prices would have gone up. Their assessment comes out of a meeting in Portland yesterday. Our business reporter Jeff Sangstack has details.
Legal officers from 7 states met in Portland to get to the bottom of this. They first heard from an economist who quickly refuted one possible reason for the price hikes.
What explains gasoline prices increasing in the recent past has absolutely nothing to do directly with anything that happened in Alaska.
Leffler showed that much of the price increase was inevitable. In the months before the Alaska spill, crude oil prices had climbed, dealer profits had dropped, and refinery margins had slipped. All this as the summer driving season was about to begin. Valdez simply created a perception among the public that there would be a gasoline shortage, and oil companies, wholesale dealers, and service stations responded to that by pushing prices up.
I think if there had been no Valdez, we wouldn't have seen the rapid increase, but as I said, the level of prices probably wouldn't be much different than they are today.
What's happened, though, is gasoline dealer profit margins have now dropped back to normal levels, while oil company refinery margins have remained at their new, nearly historic high levels. Prices are now perhaps artificially high. So now that we know that oil companies are responsible for sustaining this price increase, the question economists can't answer is, are those oil companies reaping excessive profits? The oil companies, not surprisingly, say the answer is no. In fact, they say they've seen recent profit declines. That response may not satisfy the legal experts.
Is there enough competition that is going to ensure that the market really works, or are we looking at some other long-term and very troubling events that may suggest that we have prices at the levels that have shocked so many people?
Only 2 oil companies sent representatives to this meeting. They came on the condition that the attorneys general close the meeting to the public. Jeff Sangstack, News 8.
The Gresham teenager accused of being a major cocaine dealer is scheduled to go on trial today. 18-year-old Frank Wolski faces federal charges of cocaine trafficking. Police first arrested Wolski in January on state drug charges. At his expensive apartment, they found weapons, cash, cars, and a quarter pound of cocaine. But officials didn't press their case and instead re-arrested Wolski in March on federal drug charges. The federal case could bring a more severe penalty and force Wolski to spend more time in jail if he's convicted. Former Benton County Sheriff Jack Dolan will not face fines because of dealings with jail inmates. The Oregon Ethics Commission yesterday said the alleged violations were too insignificant to warrant formal censure. Dolan had inmates do work on his house and allowed one to use the hot tub at his home. The commission said Dolan was the victim of political attacks that took advantage of the publicity surrounding those allegations. Well, on this Tuesday morning, time for us to check the weather situation. Let's go back to the Weather Center and Dave Selesky. Good morning, Dave.
And good morning to you, Larry. Well, some cloudy skies and some occasional breaks in the overcast and some rain and some sunshine around the area. A mixed bag of tricks today in the weather. Here's a look at our current conditions outside. We have partly cloudy skies. The temperature now 48 degrees. Winds are out of the south at 9 miles an hour. The barometer 29.91. It is steady. Humidity now 89%. Here's a quick peek at the Pacific satellite map for this morning. That front that moved through last night is now on the eastern side of the Cascades, bringing some high winds and rains over there. Back in behind it, we're seeing some cooler temperatures around here and occasional rain showers throughout much of today and occasional breaks in the overcast. Our forecast is calling for showers and perhaps even thunder showers today. Same thing for this evening. Daytime high today, 59 degrees. Winds will be out of the southwest. The overnight low down to about 48 degrees. Larry?
Okay, thanks a lot, Dave. The Today Show from Portland continues in a moment. Enjoy your Tuesday, everybody.
Looking for a great truck or a great truck deal needn't be a challenge. Mazda trucks have been rated the most reliable truck sold in America. The Mazda warranty is the best in the truck business. And right now, you can really clean up. With $750 cash back from Mazda on all our trucks. $750 in cold, hard, wet cash.
Get a great deal at Royal Moore Mazda, Ron Tonkin Mazda, Delon Mazda, Vancouver Mazda.
It's the world's hottest dances on Entertainment Tonight.
It was a mystery. They all seemed alike. Which one had the fewest calories? The answer was staring at me. New Ultimate 90, the lowest calories per ounce. Deliciously fruity.
Weight Watchers Ultimate 90. This is living.
Have you ever wondered what a baggage handler might take on vacation? What everyone should take. Samsonite's glutton for punishment.
This is a phone. This is a finger. This is how easy it is for anyone to get 100% fiber optic long-distance calls that cost less than AT&T and sound better. Just call U.S. Sprint now and talk with the best.
Do you really want the lowest bidder to move your valued possessions? Making quality service affordable has made United Van Lines America's #1 family mover. At United, the quality shows in every move we make.
At 5 a.m., Walter Miller and his son Bill roll out of bed and into their overalls. But before they think about farming, they think about coffee. They want what you want, an aroma that fills the kitchen, a taste that's rich, satisfying. For them, that's Folgers Crystals. Deep, dark, mountain-grown. There are other coffees, other ways to make it, but the one the Millers use to brace them for the day ahead is this one. Folgers Crystals.
The facts about butter and calories. Think butter has a ton of calories. Think again. Butter has just 36 calories a pat, the same as margarine. So for no more calories, you get butter's great taste. Delicious dairy butter.
Come on, sport.
We interrupt this vacation.
Charge it.
To remind you the Discover card pays you cash back for every charge.
Smile.
It pays to Discover. Here's a very different kind of orange juice. Tropicana Pure Premium. Made with absolutely no water added and no water taken away. So no other major brand comes closer to this than this. Now, don't you want to try it? Tropicana Pure Premium. Nothing added, nothing taken away. You just can't pick a better juice.
Oh, boy, fruit and fiber.
No, it's new fruit and fruit and fiber.
Beg your pardon?
Mm-hmm. Well, you see, they added 25% more dates, raisins, and walnuts to the dates, raisins, and walnuts. So now it's the great-tasting fruit and fiber.
Just because they added more dates, raisins, and walnuts doesn't change the name. It's still fruit and fiber.
No. Matter of fact, it's so delicious, they should call it fruit and fruit and fruit and fruit and fiber.
New Post Fruit and Fiber cereal, now with 25% more dates, raisins, and walnuts.
Hey, you know, most people just don't understand how important the weatherman is to baseball. For instance, if I say it's going to rain at the ballpark, well, no game. But there's one ballpark that will never experience a rainout. Ballpark Franks. They're made with only fresh cuts of lean meat, so they plump when you cook them. And they have no added sugar. And, of course, another thing I like about this ballpark is that I always get a great seat right behind the plate. Ballpark Franks. They plump when you cook them.
Anywhere in the world you can dial direct.
London Market is closing.
You can dial with MCI Worldwide Direct Dialing. Now there's no reason in the world to dial with anyone else.
All right, let's buy.
MCI, we are the better long-distance company.
Chestnuts in blossom, holiday tree.
He said he'd give me Paris wrapped up in ribbons, but he was young and poor. So we settled for a small cafe and coffee. Coffee so rich.
If I were going to create the perfect place, I'd start with the north. I would carve out rivers and rolling hills, then ride the moon south and warm the skies with a tropical sun. I would dot the west with little hometowns and fill the east with excitement. Right in the middle, I'd put a great big playground. I would surround it all with water from coast to coast to coast, and I'd give it a name, Florida.
Still a lot to come from Portland. We're going to go sightseeing and get into a battle over the environment, too, after station break.
Tonight, inquiring minds want to know if you make friends with a lawyer.
I take it you people like each other.
Can you get away with murder?
I'm gonna find you guilty.
Matlock, tonight.
Rokes. We take fast food seriously.
Found out that Jay, they're not going out anymore. Oh, no. I don't believe it. All right, I'll tell you. Hey, you call him and ask him if he wants to go together. Well, I don't know. You're going to have to set it up.
If you get frustrated when your teenager ties up your telephone, don't cut off your teenager and yourself. Make it easier on everyone and call for a second line. From U.S. West, making the most of your time.
For the best value in office products, count on Tops, Total Office Products and Printers. Save on all Smith Corona products, including the easy-to-use XL 1500 electronic typewriter, just $139, or the PWP 40 complete word processor system, just $399. Save over 50% on quality Chair World chairs, starting at just $99.95. For business or home, huge selections, fast delivery, and quality products. Total Office Products, where the customer is Tops.
Pete Schulberg, The Experience Shows, weeknights on News 8.
We changed this picture to make a point about a legendary beauty. But unless you look close, you'd never see it. That's true of Alaska. Even after the oil spill, the things you come here to see and do are unchanged. From Columbia Glacier to Mount McKinley, the Kenai Peninsula to Ketchikan, Alaska is still home to spectacular fishing, wildlife, and scenery. So come to Alaska this summer and see one of the most beautiful faces on Earth, Alaska.
In 1908, while selling coffee to the lumber camps above Portland, a young man developed a philosophy which shaped his life's work. Always offer customers the service, selection, quality, and price that satisfies them. Join us as we celebrate Fred G. Meyer's commitment to customers and value with our Founders Day sale. Our buyers have combed the market to bring you the best buys store-wide. It's our biggest and best sale of the year.
Everyone at some time or another has the need to communicate effectively. For business, it's essential to think under fire and get more done in less time. The Dale Carnegie course is designed to bring out the best in people. Become more confident, more capable of meeting the challenges of life in a positive way. Regardless of education, social, or economic backgrounds, Dale Carnegie offers a deeply rewarding experience to men and women who enter it. Find out how Dale Carnegie Training can help you.
Dale Carnegie Training, presented by Byron E. Thompson and Associates.
When we go and play, when we tour, people come up to us and say, "You're from where?" "From Oregon," "From Portland, Oregon." You know, what do they have out there? We especially hear that in the East Coast. So they're surprised that there's anything cultural or musical of any consequence going on out here. But the fact of the matter is there's a hell of a lot more going on out here than there is in most other parts of the country.
Most minivans are powered by sissy engines, not Ford Aerostar. With a 3-liter V6 Ford engine, it has all the power to get 7 people over the Cascades with no huff or puff. This extended length Aerostar has room to spare at a realistic price, including everything from privacy glass to dual captain's chairs. See your local Northwest Ford dealer. Tell them you'd like to drive a real van.
At 15, kids don't want to be mothered anymore.
You have to pick your opportunities. Citrus Hill Plus Calcium is one of those opportunities. We said if we could take 100% pure orange juice and add calcium without changing the taste, girls like Paula would drink it every day. To her, it's just delicious juice. To me, it's better nutrition. And as big as she is, she's still my baby.
Citrus Hill Plus Calcium, a more nutritious orange juice.
Yakitori, onegari yaki. A famous Tokyo restaurant? Nope, right here at home in America with Yoshida's Gourmet Sauce. Yoshida's Gourmet Sauce is unique, sweet and sour and teriyaki sauce and sake wine. Yoshida's makes chicken, seafood, meat, and vegetable recipes elegant and delectable. So look for Yoshida's and say, Meshi agare. Yoshida's, the authentic flavor of Japan, at home.
On the next PM Magazine.
Phileas Fogg's got nothing on us.
Who needs 80 days? We'll take you for a spin around the globe in 30 minutes. The itinerary calls for stops in London, England, Shanghai, China, and Kenya, Africa. Plus, we'll visit India's majestic Taj Mahal and, of course, the wilds of southern Oregon. You'll be seasoned travelers before the night is over.
I'm Jack McGowan.
And I'm Teresa Richardson. Join us tonight at 7:30 for PM Magazine.
Right here on Channel 8, your Rose Festival station.
Sid Caesar, B. Arthur, and Brooke Shields.
Have you learned any French? Maurice Chevalier.
Bob Hope's birthday spectacular from Paris Wednesday.
I need a taste. Give me just a taste.
If you want to taste something truly sensational, just look for the NutraSweet Swirl.
You start me up, don't ever quit. NutraSweet's the one. Give me just a bit. I want to taste, oh yeah.
NutraSweet. Why so many things taste so good.
Pete Schulberg and Tracy Berry, weeknights on News 8.
An outstanding drama, an unforgettable chronicle, a fascinating story. The most powerful drama on television in months. I Know My First Name is Stephen continues tonight.
That sounds like a good idea. Oh, by the way, I'll be there Friday.
Friday? Great, Mom. We'll have your room ready. And here's your room, Mom.
Oh, everything is just lovely.
Channel 8, your Rose Festival station.
Let me ask you something. Why pay more for pink or blue packets when they're Sugar Twin? Sugar Twin costs less, tastes great, sweetens my coffee perfectly. So why pay more?
Sugar Twin. Sweet taste, sweeter price.
If you think being out of the house means being out of touch, you don't know Uniden. I've told you before, this is a great cordless phone.
No vegetables yesterday, honey. Have a V8.
One delicious glass of V8 juice provides a serving of vegetables, which is an important part of a balanced diet.
Hey, Fred. No V8 today, huh?
Drink V8. Keep your diet straight.
What's you making? Sandwiches. For who? For us. And you're using the good mayonnaise? My mother always uses the good mayonnaise. She does?
Bring out the best foods and bring out the best.
When you go to sleep, do you end up counting these? I'm Ernest Williger. My company makes Stearns & Foster mattresses. They're firm and comfortable and give you a great night's sleep. So stop counting sheep and get the mattress you can count on. Stearns & Foster. You can't get a better mattress or a better night's sleep.
Now that you're 40, would it kill you to eat 40-plus bran flakes? Dad, this is healthy stuff. After 40, that's no better than kid stuff.
Kellogg's 40-plus bran flakes. For you, after 40. Because if you need it, it's got the maximum fiber plus iron in one cereal.
So, I hate it when you're right. I waited 40 years to hear that.
Kellogg's 40-plus bran flakes. After 40, everything else is just kid stuff.
Now I have more reason to get into hot water.
More moisturizers in Calgon Moisturizing Foam Bath. More moisturizers for soft, smooth skin. More reason to let new Calgon take you away.
Summer fruit.
Remember that special feeling called summer? Remember the taste of summer peaches? So cool, juicy, and good for you?
Summer fruits from California, fresh from the tree. Taste them and see.
They have a special sweetness that only summer can bring. But like summer, they'll soon be just a sweet memory.
Summer fruits from California.
DuPont knows you want to keep your home beautiful, down to that beautiful new carpet. But there are always a few snags.
What?
So DuPont developed certified Stainmaster carpet. Now even stains this ugly clean up this beautifully. There's only one Stain Master from DuPont.
And now get great savings during DuPont Decorating Dollar Days. Look for this poster at your DuPont Stainmaster dealers.
Introducing a new way to separate the ordinary dog from the mighty dog. New Mighty Dog sliced varieties. Delicious beef or turkey slices and gravy. A new way to go from ordinary to extraordinary. Only Mighty Dog puts 100% pure ingredients and no byproducts in every can. That's why it tastes unlike ordinary dog food. And why a Mighty Dog is no ordinary dog. New Mighty Dog sliced varieties. 2 new ways to unleash the mighty in your dog.
All-natural Sundance Sparkler. A refreshingly bright idea. Just fruit juices and pure sparkling water. No added sugar, no aftertaste. Sundance puts refreshment in a whole new light.
I bet it's some northern lights. There's pizza or pasta with sauce, of course, and fabulous chickens. My heart quickens, but I gotta have a spicy enchilada with 37 Weight Watchers entrees. Choosing can be quite confusing. What a delicious dilemma. Weight Watchers, this is living.
Here's some colourful news. The latest report from the Surgeon General says that controlling your weight helps reduce the risk of heart disease, stroke, and diabetes, which keeps you in the pink.
Hey, Tippett, whatever it was, it's dead.
Very funny, Flutie. I always do this to my shredded wheat.
Didn't your mother tell you not to play with your food?
I learned this from my mother.
I knew that. I did.
Now, Bisco shredded wheat is great no matter how you eat it because it's nutritious whole wheat with no added sugar or salt.
Hey, Flutie, you better try spoon-sized shredded wheat. I wouldn't want you to strain yourself.
Steal a moment to baby yourself by moisturizing with Johnson's Baby Oil. It helps seal in your skin's natural moisture.
Baby soft, baby smooth, baby fresh, oh baby you.
Johnson's Baby Oil, Lotion, and Powder. Baby yourself with Johnson's.
Baby you.
From Johnson & Johnson.
Come on, sport.
We interrupt this vacation.
Charge it.
To remind you the Discover card pays you cash back for every charge.
Smile.
It pays to Discover.
What's the best kind of fruit? The kind that's fresh, moist, and plump. That's why Sunsweet are my favorite kind of pitted prunes. Moist, plump, and fresh. Sunsweet, because the best prunes are fresh prunes.
It's Happy Campers and Soap Opera Mania. When Days of Our Lives teams up with All My Children on Win, Lose, or Draw all this week.
Meet baseball superstar Steve Garvey, ex-Chicago running back Walter Payton, and Denver's John Elway next on A Hue from Denver.